that human touch is really, really important. And from my perspective, tourism is a pretty easy industry to nurture that human touch, to gain that human touch, because it's a fun industry. It's largely filled with people who are looking for a good time. The people who are working in it and the people who are enjoying it are looking for a good time. So rather than dealing with poverty, dealing with people who have the resources to do things is a much simpler exercise. But it's surprising how few people take advantage of that opportunity, because I don't know, they're afraid, or they haven't been taught the concept of dialogue, how to listen, how to hear, how to empathize. That's a core skill that opens the doors for many, many opportunities in the field I was in, as well as the people wanting to follow in that direction. And then the whole notion of using dialogue, developing dialogic methods became really important. We spent lots of time trying to understand what problems were by developing these dialogic techniques that would allow us to get to deeper issues tied to conflicts between the various stakeholders who are interested in developing the resorts and then developing partnerships. Those all became really important parts of what we do. Getting to know people initially, really understanding what the problem is from their perspective, or the issue is, and then saying, well, here's an approach that might work. What do you think? How might we build the tool that's going to make this work best for you? To saying, well, we're having problems collecting this information. Can you help us get the people or get the widgets to all line up so you can do the work? To producing the material and then talking with them, well, what does it mean? That's a long process. It doesn't happen just at a desk. It happens through interchange, as I say, and co-creation as opposed to being isolated. And I don't think we do enough to try and encourage people to think that way and to act that way. So we developed a lot of focus group approaches, active observation approaches that are classics in the field to this day about how to observe, how to listen, how to hear. That was the early days. And as time went by, the introduction of more electronic data collection systems came in. We helped pioneer some of the ways in which they could be used in some of these environments. It wasn't just skiing, it was many